Hello, my
Hello.
oh, Jesus Christ! I immediately died.
Oh, his character's dead. Roll up his next sheet, everybody. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, mein Freund. Hello.
I think my next character is going to be named Diesel.
Man, the dice room's gonna be running on diesel power.
We'll see how it without gasoline, I will be named Diesel.
Diesel power.
Let's see how it goes. I mean, it didn't go good for the WWF, man. The
In that case,
really ran
I'm
out of business when Diesel was world champion.
My next character's name will be Premium.
Where's Unleaded at?
Yeah, where's my other friend? Unleaded. There you go. My modifiers are either like +9 or +3 for this.
I'm gonna make like a purely supportive NPC named Kroger Plus Points. Helps you guys get your gas for cheap.
They call him Save at the Pump.
Rewards.
Save at the Pump.
We can have Wicked play Gas Master. He can fill up our cars. I'm sorry, our horses.
Just make sure this Gas Master character is not German, okay?
He's not a lot. Oh, why'd you go there? I was thinking more like
it was
Piss
the funniest place to go.
Well, I thought he was thinking more like Mad Max with the piss guy.
I like that.
That's what I thought we were doing, like body humor, not.
I need to see some.
man.
From Mad Max.
I need to see some people doing the like chrome spray paint on their teeth. That you guys might be witness today if this battle doesn't go well. So, will you go out shiny and chrome, or
that was actually vodka?
It's a fun fact indeed. Fury Road, man, it's a fun movie.
Lucerian, are we getting your camera on here today? We're gonna see your beautiful face.
Oh, yeah, give me just that.
He's too busy playing Marvel Rivals on the job.
Ooh, playing Marvel Rivals. I was grinding on some Sea of Thieves earlier.
Me
and Trent started.
Sweats in that game piss me
They're
off.
crazy. They're literally insane. One of my friends is one of those sweats, so I've seen it happen. Some guy just like hops onto your ship, hits a crazy bee hop, and then blunderbuss one shots you.
I got spawn killed. Like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it sounds like King K. Rool. Blunderbuss. That's the last time I've heard that one used in the sentence as blunderbuss with King K. Rool, but that's awful. It sounds like Rust in its heyday.
It's very, very similar to that. So until you
Kinda
have
janky,
250,000 gold, you can't like buy your own ship. You just have to like charter a ship. And so me and my buddy were trying to like save up enough gold to where we can like buy a ship. Once I buy a ship, I'm fine if I get attacked because now I'm in it. But like if I'm just grinding to get to the point where I can have like a save file that I'm comfortable with,
every loss just kicks you back.
Just let me get there.
Now the only people left playing Sea of Thieves are professional pillagers. Like they're all here just to like show up to someone's boat. Like the 5 people left trying to do the PvE content and make money, they are there to ruin their days.
Did anyone play the Pirates of the Caribbean online game back in the heyday?
It's like an
I
MMO?
remember it, but I don't remember if I ever played it.
I remember playing it like with my cousin. Like she played it, and I was just like,
you were like young enough to be like,
yeah, I was getting babysat, but still,
you had the controller. You had like the controller not plugged in kind of vibe going on.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I was pretty important one time. She was playing World of Warcraft, and it was with like the newest update. And she told me if anyone comes near me, press this button. And it was like one of the keys for a spell. And she's like, I'm going to go cook your Chef Boyardee now. And since that moment, she's given me 2 tattoos. And that's just the real beauty of having cousins that are older than you, that babysit you, show you nerd stuff, and tattoo you.
That's pretty sweet, yeah. I wonder what class that was, where it was one button, if anyone comes near you, get rid of them.
I think it was more of like a deterrent.
Yeah, so it could have been like a CC, like maybe she was clicking fear or something to get rid of them on Warlock or some shit.
I think so. But it was also over 1 Ian lifetime ago. I was not born yet.
You were like a protozoa at that stage, bro.
I was in my hatchling era.
Yeah, you were like a tadpole. You were a single-celled organism.
I still am sometimes.
I think you're eukaryotic at this point.
Can't say that on stream,
This
man.
place is such an odd realm of compliments.
You should be so honored, bro.
I love it when you just whip out these words that sometimes I don't know. That
Bro makes me
feel
go
very
back to
good.
my 5th grade wordly wise.
No, that's some vintage bio class shit right there. I think it's eukaryotic though.
But you know what?
Make
None
it
of us
wrong.
were smart
I
enough
think
to
so.
correct you. We didn't know.
Exactly.
Because I'm
Well-
pretty sure prokaryotic. They're by themselves.
Yeah, prokaryotic is a single cell, and then a eukaryote is a multi-celled organism. If you were going to be one of the organelles in the cell, which one are you? If you say mitochondria, you're a basic bitch, by the way. I'm the ribosomes.
The powerhouse.
Okay.
of
What
the
Golgi
cell.
I'm the
apparatus?
chloroform.
Yeah,
Not
Goldie!
chloroform.
That was my second
chlorophyll.
choice. Oh, so you're in a plant cell. Interesting.
Yeah.
Or the chloroplast, you mean? The chlorophyll is created in the
chloroplast.
chloroplast.
I thought he said
The cell
unchlor-
membrane.
I thought
I
he
did
said
accidentally say
chloroform.
chloroform the first time.
I was like,
That-
what does
that
he
was a
mean,
thing.
chloroform? He's on a
No.
rag?
He's the rag, yeah. One might say he's on the rag. It's that
Shut
time
up.
of the month.
I knew you were going
Bomba
fucking where the hell is Caleb? I'm gonna fire him.
He's only said he's going to be 2 minutes late, which in Caleb time is 2 minutes plus an additional
Give or
5
take.
minutes. It's like soccer.
He's damn lucky. Yeah, no, there's a varying amount of time tacked on at the end of the game, and no one gets to know how much it is. I'm convinced there's no rule system for how long it is. It's just the refs just decide to blow the whistle at some point.
That's true. It's an F it we ball kind of moment.
Yeah.
We are on the final boss, so I will be done before we are done with silly time. I promise.
You're all good. You're all good.
Yeah,
For
boss
better
is
or
now a Marvel
worse.
rival.
Yeah, it's a limited time event.
It was taking up too much space on my console, so I said bye.
Yeah, it
These
is like
games
80 gigs
just
now.
keep getting bigger, man. Hey,
Huge.
keep getting bigger. And my
Huge.
freaking drive stays the same size.
Mm.
That's funny.
Is that what I think it means? Who's excited for Star Wars Zero Company, though? That's the real question.
I am.
Is that the one that's
Well,
like
my
Star
dad
Wars
was raised.
XCOM or?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Alright, I'm excited for that.
XCOM,
Because
Star
I
Wars
love
XCOM,
strategy games.
and character customization off the rip.
Okay,
So
I'm
you-
pretty excited for that.
At least 8 different unique species off the
There
rip.
he is.
And
No,
then-
admittedly, I'm hilarious. I'm more of a Fire Emblem guy than an XCOM guy, but I love both.
But this is Star Wars Fire Emblem if you really want to be that way.
And thing is, XCOM ain't Star Wars, and this is, or XCOM ain't Fire Emblem,
No,
and
I
this
know
is
it's
not.
I'm very interested to see it. It's probably going to be a very quick purchase from me. It's got to be better than Outlaws. So
That's not a high bar.
you still have to say it, though. You still got to
You
give
have to
credit where
acknowledge
credit's
it.
due.
You have to acknowledge it. The elephant in the room. Acknowledge me.
You know that elephants have some of the best memory in the world. Wish that I had a memory like that.
They mourn their dead, bro.
They have
Yo,
pre-installed.
who
Windows.
in the world in this economy has the money for a 10 terabyte
Whoa.
hard drive?
I like your
I was gonna say,
wallpaper.
who in the world in this economy has time to mourn their dead?
It's not
Wait,
Honestly,
wallpaper.
though,
It's actually just
sometimes.
it's just
Wait.
concrete.
I was about to say.
I know, that's why I was saying that. Nice prison.
You look like you look like you got a little too into last session and went to prison.
Yeah,
Just
they
has
give me my own TV.
extra windows.
We're chilling. It's
Star
It's
Trek
a
is
white
fine,
eye.
it's getting
It's
pretty
a
well.
one of those
Swedish
white collar
prison is very
prisons.
nice.
So this is where my
No shade
taxpayer
to
dollars
the
go
10 terabyte
to.
hard drive. I respect it.
Also,
I just
Ian,
wish
you know what happens this
my
week?
2 terabytes could compare.
What happens this week?
It's a terabyte measuring contest over here.
College football comes back.
You're alienating our fan base. Oh, let me mute
And
while the
the
garage is
worst part
going.
is, I
I'm
won't even be
alienating
able to watch it, man.
Devastating.
One of my.
We're also alienating the rest of the Adventure Zone. The rest of
The rest of the
Yeah.
adventures, that's not even the right.
Bro, I was literally just listening to an Adventure Zone episode while I was walking.
Stop
up here.
advertising our
The
superiors.
dice
bro.
room. The dice room. Devastating.
We can go back and fix that in post, right? Have someone
yeah,
poorly.
We're live, pal.
Oh.
No, unfortunately, once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
As
do
they
it
say in
live.
the card games, a card
Nobody-
game is a card.
We'll do it live.
Nobody clipped that.
Somebody clipped.
Also, there's
How to
a
get
new rule.
clipped. It's
There's a
in
new rule on
percent
my
speedrun.
Magic table. If you can't say the card, you can't play the card. So
Yeah.
if anyone
Unreal.
stumbles through
You
saying
better
the
not pull
title
up
of the word,
with you pull up with any of those gay Phyrexian cards, you're screwed,
oh,
buddy.
you're screwed, man. That's
I
why
hope
you
I hope you've learned Phyrexian because there people
Yeah.
have like started transcribing that shit. There's like they can use it to kind of map characters out. I don't know.
Mhm.
The last I heard on that project, it was like 4 years ago, but
Well, the,
people were
the new
mapping
dwarven
out-
cards are a little bit tough for some people, but that's fine.
runes.
If any of our general audience doesn't know that Davis is bi, I swear we're gonna get in trouble because he be saying gay derogatorily so often.
Well, now anyone who doesn't know, now you know. And you're
Don't worry,
gay.
guys.
And if we weren't on stream, I would be saying way worse.
Don't worry, guys. Ultron
Don't say
only
that.
has 2,088 health bars left. We're almost there.
Oh,
Sounds
that
like
many
you're
health
losing.
bars. Huh? Yeah, you got
Yeah.
4 you got 4 minutes, Buster boy.
Don't
And for
worry, I
every
got
minute
it.
you go over, Lucerian loses 1 level. No,
One level, not even 1 HP.
no, not even 1 HP. And you can go into the negatives, and you got to work your way out of debt.
Sheesh, man.
The cuck like rocking chair. Those things are the least comfortable thing ever. I've owned them since I was like 6, and they've just been in my room in every home I've ever lived in, right next to the weights that I definitely lift very regularly.
Did you used
and
to have
the
them in
mess
front
of
of a
tables.
Xbox 360?
You better believe I did.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. Yep, I was gonna say many a times have I been over at Steven's place. He's like, "All right, get in the chair." I'm like, "What is this rocking chair doing on the ground?"
Yeah.
Getting
Anyway,
the chair
does
has a very
anybody-
different connotation.
Does anybody
for me.
want to skip the
Get
rest
the
of
chair.
silly time and get into it? Because
Yes.
we got a big week today.
We do have a big week. I mean, in case this title didn't give it
Big
away, shit is going down.
The
Hell
day
yeah.
of
And
the
I'm
reckoning.
yelling timber.
Oh, I do
I'm
love
yelling
Pitbull and
timber.
Kesha.
Before we get out of silly time, one more thing. It was 20 years today that Pluto lost its status as a planet. I still believe Pluto's a planet. Pluto solidarity, by the way.
Hey, yo,
Heard
that's
about
messed
Pluto.
up.
That's
Yeah.
Solidarity.
Planetoid.
21
Planetoid,
years
man.
ago today that Windows 95.
Planetoid.
came
Shout
slur.
out, shout out, Burton Guster.
Yeah.
Wait, Wicked,
You
what'd you
were
say?
having a Pluto?
out. That is
Messed up,
21
right?
years ago today that Windows 95 came out.
Wow.
Windows 95 can drink.
It came out
Wow.
in
It was
05.
Way later than 95.
Yeah. that. Well, hello. Oh, that looks like a new emoji.
In about 2 weeks.
Yo, a
in
new
25
chatter.
years.
Is that
New chatter.
It'll
Anakita?
be
Let us know if I'm wrong. I promise I won't get it right next time either, but I'll try.
Oh man.
It's the one thing he's good at, trying.
I try my best,
Yoda would
and
be
I
so
don't.
disappointed.
I often don't succeed, and I often let people down. Ask all my previous exes.
Oh. Including Yoda.
That was
I'm
that
back.
was
So
depressing,
starting
man.
on-
Alrighty.
Speaking of, I'm Ian, like a boss playing Fizzarak the
Oh, wait.
Goliath,
Also,
who's
real quick,
trying to. Oh,
last little bit of silly time. 2,000 years ago, give or take a couple years, Pompeii happened. So
Wow.
Not where I
And
thought
two-
you were going, but okay.
And 2 dudes were dying and just like holding each other in fear, and
They
everyone
were
thinks
really
they're
good
gay.
friends.
Yeah.
no, they're just
Everyone
they're
thinks they
really
were
good
roommates.
friends. They're just
Never
roommates. Anyways, I'm a Goliath with my brother here who was at last stream, and I could not make last stream, but it's not going good for us. He'll say more.
Yeah,
It's going better for you guys than like everybody else, honestly.
It's
But
going,
not for everybody.
It's going okay for Pariah and Vizrak, but I'm Pariah. I'm Muzdu. I am playing a Goliath alongside with my brother, Vizrak, who already introduced himself. So in case you missed that, because I'm sure you did after we were rudely interrupted about Pompeii, which is a fun fact, though.
Sorry.
I'm glad he shared it, actually. I guess we'll
Hi,
get to the
guys.
other giant.
I'm Chaps, the Chappy VA. I play
Okay.
Lucerian. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you done? Oh, were you not done?
I
He said I'm going to go to the other.
They tried to
Goliath.
segue to our
He
other
said the-
Goliath, but
It's all
I'm
good, it's
sorry.
all
I'm
good.
sorry. I didn't
We
hear
will.
that part.
No, Chaps, go ahead. You're in it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Ultra
okay,
already
yeah.
took over, man.
No. Hi
We're
guys,
live,
I'm
pal.
Chappy VA. I play Lucerian, the Azamar Paladin. The God's Hired. You know him. You love him. He Aura Farms. Speaking of soft on the inside, here's Anson.
It's me, Anson. I play Cletus McWallace, aka Soft on the Inside. Fun fact about Cletus in regards to like last week, Cletus's intelligence is at an 8. So if he said something that was dumb, that's
just
why.
character.
It definitely
character.
wasn't
Definitely
me
wasn't
forgetting
Anson.
who knew what, but was
I mean,
rather
these
just
are
my
just
character being
like
dumb.
Slightly below normal.
I mean, the thing is, 10 is the average for a D&D commoner. These guys are like medieval serfs.
Well, actually, the average is
they're
the
dumb
average
as
is
shit.
-1. I think it's 8, isn't it?
Is the average 8 or is the average 10?
I think commoners have
Pretty sure it's
8s
8.
across the board.
Do commoners have 8s across the board? Let's see. Is there just a
Well-
commoner stat block?
I spent several years working with the general public. I'm going to tell you, the general public average that I worked with is definitely an 8. And I behaved exactly. I
Well,
behaved
the,
in
the,
line
the
with
most
the
recent,
general
the most
public last
recent
week.
commoner stat block seems to have 10s and everything.
Okay.
That's the
They have a
current.
club.
Realistic.
You're talking about current times. In the medieval times, they were way smarter. They only lived till 35. They didn't. They didn't have to worry about retirement.
That's
Imagine a
smart,
midlife
man.
crisis at 17.
You know the age, like the expected
through
life, average life expectancy hasn't actually increased that much since back then. It wasn't that like a lot of people were dying at 35. It was just
Like
the childhood mortality
child
rate
mortality,
was so
yeah.
low that it
Mhm.
brought the whole average down.
This fun fact brought to you by Retro. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm retro. I'm a little autistic. If you could, no, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to get them child mortality rates back up.
Right, I can
Anyway,
interact with chat now.
I play Adrian.
Actually.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, God.
Wait, is he talking?
I believe you are the last one left. The man in the shadows.
Yeah,
I believe you are the
Ellie froze.
Okay,
Well,
and I am Wicked Kinder playing Donald Dappledan, the guy that has been lingering outside the windows, listening to some bullshit.
some saucy bullshit.
Yeah.
And I am the weaver of bullshit, the DM, everybody else in this wacky little world. And for a much briefer recap of last session than the session before, because God, I went on and on. Last session, the party got interrogated one by one. Both with the intent to see if he could turn anyone against the party by this was done by Osmond, the lieutenant of the Kadolkin militia. He also just wanted to kind of get a read on what each party member was like and what their individual, where their loyalties lied, what their motivations were, and whether he thought he could work with them. Ultimately, he kind of came to the conclusion that he's just gonna have to try with them because this town is about to be under siege by motherfucking goblinoids. So, if you don't know, goblinoids, that's of course goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears, all in a big happy family. And they're coming. And now everyone in the party has been gathered. And Osmond has kind of just delivered the news, kind of made his offer, and the party accepted, though he does have to revise the offer. He turns to look specifically at Pariah and Vizorak and says, I found no evidence of you two's wrongdoing in any of what happened. You two are free men. Should you wish, you may leave here and carry on with your lives, but I would most welcome your assistance in defending the town.
Pariah
Right.
looks at Vizorak immediately and says, after seeing what happened at Jacob, I don't believe I can just leave and risk allowing the same thing to happen here.
Brother, if we leave, they would kill us anyways. Let us at least die among the walls.
Indeed. You say we would serve in the vanguard.
Yes, I intend to have you and your comrades up in front, both because some I'm not sure would stay otherwise, but it's also because you are, as a group, the most capable group of fighters we have left. I am relatively solid with a blade myself, but I'm hardly the leader Captain Weiss was, and the rest of the Kadolkin militia aren't exactly capable in the same regards you are.
Then
We
a
will
wall
hold
we
the
shall
rear behind
form,
you
and a city
and
we
defend the
will
town.
protect.
Mhm.
Here's hoping. Now that I know we're on the same side, I have some information to deliver to you. You all weren't the only ones getting up to strange happenings in the night. The goblinoids were at work too. Jerome, the man who reported finding the footsteps, dead, murdered in his bed. Worse yet, our powder shed was raided. They've stolen multiple barrels of blasting powder. If they're getting this antsy, then I know for sure they're coming. And as he's kind of talking, he's moved you all upstairs now, just to kind of show you aren't like locked away anymore. And you there's kind of a shake to the ground, and you hear this echoing boom rip through the trees from the mountains in the distance. You all couldn't hear that while you were down in the basement, but it's been going off like that since the morning. I'd suspected they'd take the blasting powder to use against the town, but I actually now believe they're using it to create tunnels. I think the force they raided Jacob with was but a precursor to the full might that they can bring to bear. I had a chance to talk with Gorister, and apparently there were, according to his account, several dozen goblins, a small battalion of hobgoblins, and an elite squad of bugbears. Kadolka may have been able to fend that off, but if that is merely a small portion of what they're bringing, we may not survive this battle.
Do we have any weak points that they're going to be using the blasting powder for?
If they bring any to the battle, I suspect they'll just use it to blow up the gate. Otherwise, I mean, they seem to have a habit of setting fires, and explosions and fires tend to go quite well together, so... Godolka's not equipped for a war like this. We've got some kind of ramshackle barricades set up, but I don't believe we'll be able to set up anything too defensible in the time we have left.
Give me and my brother and the guards that help disarm the traps. Give us some time. We'll try to fashion as many traps as we can outside the gates. Outside that to have a stronger defending wall.
Understood.
If we have any maps of the town, I'd like to take a look at them as well. See if we can figure out a good strategy for defense.
Sounds good. All right.
We would not happen to have any mages in the force or amongst the party that would be capable of casting flammable objects from a distance, whether they be archers or guiding bolts per se. If they are to bring powder against us, then the simple solution is to eliminate the powder before it reaches the gates.
A reasonable idea.
It would be easier to pray for rain.
None of my men could wield magic, but we could certainly attempt to tip our bows with something flammable.
I could change that if you're willing to part with something you love.
What do you mean?
That was horrifying to hear.
What do you mean by that? We have just found out that we've been detained, released, and are most likely about to perish in a battle. And you're telling me that we have to part with something and you can fix something.
No, I'm saying if his men want to magic power, I can change that. But they're gonna have to part with something they love.
You need to enunciate better who you're talking to with that stuff. That's very out of pocket.
No, I was talking to him.
Thought it was to me. I was like, what the hell?
No. Unless you want magic power. Wait, sorry, that's not the voice. Unless you want magic power.
Hip Wiggles, is that you? No.
So
No,
Osmond's
it's
kind of
Adrian.
rubbing his chin. Adrian! He's kind of rubbing his chin. Oh,
About
go
this
ahead.
time, you hear a knocking on the window.
And Osmond walks over to the window, and does he just see Donald, or does he see Donald in disguise? I remember last time he said he might be a dwarf.
No, you see Donald undisguised.
Mm-hmm. And he opens up the window. Well, glad to have you back.
Donald rolls in because this was the second floor. So.
Oh no, the holding cells are in the basement, so this is the first floor.
Oh, okay.
But you took us up to the top to get a more feeling.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I see the basement. I got
Yeah,
you.
you were from the basement to the first floor.
We were in -1. We went to 1. Gotcha.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
0 if you're in
Donald got,
Canada.
like, some
Ugh.
twigs in his hair and some leaves on his clothes and such. They are blowing crap up out there.
That they are.
as like Look, I saw all y'all talking in here, so I'm assuming that a deal has been worked out. But right now, apparently, I'm locked in here in this town with y'all. So, I sure hope everything's cool now.
A deal
So
has
no,
been
we're trying to figure
struck.
out how to genetically engineer a virus that only infects goblins.
We call it the G virus.
Okay.
You guys are nuts, and that might be just what I need to handle this situation, frankly. Thank you for keeping some levity. I'm honestly a bit dour about this whole
No,
situation.
that was a real idea from them. That was not levity.
Oh,
Yeah, it was levity from me at the very least.
Not Adrian. Look at him.
but yes, I can. Here's a map of the town. Feel free to look for any points of particular defense. I get the feeling if they're blasting from the mountains, they're probably going to come from the Toil Road and come in through the gate that the miners generally use to,
Right.
go to and from their work site.
How much time do you believe we have?
If they're getting this brazen, according to Gorister, the signs of the raid began maybe 12 to 24 hours before the raid. So I have reason to suspect it's
So
this evening.
Is there
maybe
any chance they're tunneling into the mines?
there could be, but
no.
they're more
Could they be
likely
using that to access the center of the town? Get around the defenses?
I think blasting that much would be difficult. The mines are far enough away, and the tunnels don't quite extend underneath the town. They're mostly kind of cordoned off to the mountain range to east of here.
Oh.
do you believe that my brother
Alright.
and I have 30 minutes to go lay traps and come back?
Absolutely.
Alright.
I believe their force is large enough that we'll kind of hear them marching a bit before
Alright.
they arrive.
And if they're real goblins, they'll sing songs.
Mm.
Yes, they are a raucous bunch, so I have no doubt you'll hear and maybe smell them coming.
Then, Lucerian, if you have a map, you can begin coming up with a plan. My brother and I will return. Perhaps we can funnel them into a death trap of sorts. I don't know what else to call it.
We could always get the miners to help clear out some area if we want to make a room more accessible.
Correct.
It's a good shout. I actually,
Kill zone? Yes.
speaking of that, I've gotten an agreement with Kreskin. Some of the miners who are willing to go to battle will take up arms with us, so our numbers have been bolstered somewhat. In addition, I've ordered that any healthy non-combatants be transported to Avermore. I had even considered completely abandoning Kadolka, as much as Fontaine would certainly not be happy to hear it once he's back in good health, but I've realized there are too many ill and injured at the infirmary. They're in no shape to make the journey, and they would slow us down enough that the goblins would catch us on the open road.
And if
We have to make a
Kadolka
stand here.
falls, Avermore is next. So
That's
might
true.
as well fight him now.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we don't make a stand here, they'll push right to Avermore very quickly, and there's nowhere to run from there. It's
Have
at the
we
edge of
sent
the
word
coast.
to Avermore? Perhaps they could send some guard. I think they would have an interest in not seeing this city fall, as we are the only thing between them and a demise.
I have sent an envoy and received word from Duke Oscar, but Avermore is even less defended than Kadolka. It's a very quiet town. They have a guard force numbering maybe 10. They could join us, but it's a day's travel to get here. So by the time they reach us, they'll probably be kind of exhausted.
Or ambushed on the open road.
There's a possibility too, considering these goblins know the mountains better than us.
Well, brother,
Let's get
Let's
to
go.
work. So we head off and we're going to go try to set traps and try to create a sort of natural habitat that funnels as many of the oncoming goblins into a kill zone.
Okay.
Is also on another question, is there any natural forming water, or do we have an abundance of ale or any liquid that we can do to make the surrounding area before they walk into the gate muddy? So it's like they get a little stick as they're coming up.
Sure, you could ask for ale at the Rusty Pick, or you could go get well water. So definitely you've got some options there. As for where would you want to set up this kill zone? Would you just want it to be kind of on the road near, somewhat in front of the gate, or did you have
I don't know what you were thinking, Pariah, but I myself was thinking more of like a classic Minecraft when you build your base and you just have a clear path for the zombies and mobs to follow.
I
With-
almost think we try to use the natural surroundings. We try to build a mud pit trap.
Could I advise them based off of the map to kind of make it more effective?
Totally, yeah, that'd definitely act like the help action. 'Cause
What's
there will be
what's the
some skill
what is the
checks associated.
topography we're looking here?
So based off of the map, the town itself has 3 main exits. So there's Toil Road, which leads towards the mountains, which is where they expect the goblinoids will be approaching from. There's a road kind of northeast that seems to head in the direction of the Holy Kingdom, and then there's the road north, which leads towards Avermore. And technically the gate south, but they're not going to approach from over there. You aren't suspecting that.
I mean, I'm willing to assume goblins are stupid enough to do a full front attack on the part of the base they see next.
That seems likely. And given, like, in time, they might be able to surround the town, but you have strong evidence to suggest that at least in the initial attack, the main bulk of their force is going to be hitting from that Toil Road, which the topography there is they keep the road clear enough that the road itself is just kind of a muddy trail, but, you know, it's not, like, covered in briars or bushes or anything, but the, like, area right around it is kind of thick with underbrush that a larger creature could trample through, but is otherwise going to be kind of irritating and slow down like a humanoid.
Lovely.
Who here was it Rambo Last Blood, the one that came out a couple of years ago?
I think so.
I think so. Did anyone see that movie?
No.
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 So there's a scene where he like basically sets up a ring of like gasoline. We're in a mining town. They probably have like, you know, gas. I would assume like oil lanterns.
They stole majority of our gunpowder.
But I'm talking about oil lanterns. We don't want it to burn fast. We want it to burn for a while to kind of create a wall of fire.
Okay.
Do you see my vision there?
Johnny Cash mentioned something about that, so yeah.
Yeah. We could create
Burning ring of
what
fire.
is essentially a ring of fire around the battlefield.
Down.
And then if we let their cannon fodder get through, you know, the ones that they're not expecting to survive get through, and then light it up when the elites start coming in. We can worry about the little guys first, and then all converge on the big guys.
I'd say that in conjunction with the traps would just help cause chaos. And this is a battle where if you don't have the numbers, you need to create chaos and create isolation, one-on-one fights. So
I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay, so if you suggest the traps are a definite go, Osmond is going to, if you suggest the Ring of Fire, he's gonna discuss it with you further because he is a little hesitant considering the goblinoid's penchant for razing towns to the ground to start any fires near the town. But he's willing
what if we convince them that it was already burnt down to the ground? We'd send Adrian out there. And he's like, nope, we already got this place. I'm a goblin.
You know, I kind of like that idea.
Paint Donald Green.
Does anybody know Disguise Self?
He does. He literally does, but we're going to paint him green so it's more convincing.
We're going to activate the warg while we're here. Is it the warg or the wog? It's the wog, right?
Insults, cast vicious mockery.
What are we talking about? The Warhammer thing? The wog?
Yeah.
It's a silent GH. They just go, whoa!
That's funny. You make me
Well,
laugh,
let's get a
little
move
man.
on, I suppose.
Steven, you know what? Sure. You can take a level of Bard and sing Ring of Fire while the Ring of Fire is lit, while it is contextually appropriate.
If it's even going to be done, it still needs more convincing from Lucerian.
Yes, so Osmond kind of is rubbing his chin thoughtfully once again.
If we play our cards right, the fire will never make it anywhere near the town. Because it's not like we're going out there and just simply pouring oil on the ground. No, we dig a small trench, and then we fill the trenches with the oil, and then light the trenches on fire.
I could see that working. I guess my concern is just the brush out there is dry. This is a very arid area, and it wouldn't take It would not take
Oil
much
lamps-
for that fire
oil-
to jump.
Oil lamps don't melt stone beams is crazy.
It's a crazy joke. It's a crazy joke.
We could potentially we could
For a guy
potentially-
whose whole thing is having a patron underwater, you think I'd know how to create water.
Yeah.
But
Do you
I
not?
No. We're only level 3. Give me a break.
Create or destroy water is a first level spell.
Yeah, but there's
But who
I
takes
have
that
this
shit?
better
I have it.
ones.
Based.
You have
This
it?
guy knows how to make water.
My friend
Well, I also
Cletus.
know how to make water. If you know what I'm
Indeed,
saying.
yeah,
Not magically.
yes.
Cletus, you're a cleric. Do you know how to make? Do you know the spell to create water?
Yes, I do.
Then we should wet down. If we do this, we could wet down the
Doo doo.
Shut the fuck up! I knew you were gonna say it. I was watching your camera.
If it makes you feel any better, if he didn't, I was going to.
Okay, good. I'm glad. We could wet the area around where the blaze would be to keep it contained, especially any overhanging trees that might be in the area.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
good idea.
here's the problem. If we are about to enter into an extended combat, for lack of a better word, I only have 4 spell slots.
And yeah, it would.
At the
I would
first
be
level.
hesitant to spend them.
And spending 25% of them.
We have well water. It's
On
barely
water, yeah.
potable. It's barely potable, so we can try and use that. I'm not sure we could at the very least soak maybe the gate itself in water so that it is less likely to take flame. Because if we accidentally do a little, raising some trees out there are worse things. It's just if the town itself catches flame, a lot of these buildings are rather shoddily built and would go down quite easily.
You might be past the point of avoiding scaring the people, so what if
Oh,
we
West
just
we are.
employ the children and get them to start throwing buckets of water on everything while we're prepping?
We could have.
I've
the
already
children-
ordered all of the children to be relocated to Avermore. I'm not
Pariah
risking
would
any of them
not
getting
allow
caught in
that.
this assault.
Well, okay, then the women.
There
ordered
with the
them-
children.
I've ordered all non-combatants, man, woman, and child. Anyone not willing to stand fight and potentially die is on their way to Avermore, unless they're too ill to be relocated.
Indeed.
Which, considering the Black Lung, is quite a few people.
I would like to offer up a prayer to the Almighty before the battle begins. Is there a quiet place where I could do that?
We do have a small chapel.
Okay. I've provided all of my insights. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the chapel. And Lucerian stands and leaves.
On that
Also,
note, I think I know
Table talk.
someone
All
who
of your
maybe
weapons have
could
been
help.
returned to you, and armor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I know someone who maybe could help. I'm gonna go look for them.
Understood.
Visorek and I will go and prepare the gate, prepare the entryway.
I'm taking you on your good word that you will come back. I am
And my axe.
my axe.
And my glaive.
All right, so for
Chapel
people
Rome.
going out to do preparations,
Mhm.
make me. I'd call this survival, just because it's kind of trap laying, like a test of your understanding of people's movement patterns and
It
shit.
might be
It's very
persuasion.
huntery.
Well,
Persuasion
if
to
we're rolling
lay
with
traps?
advantage and we're
No,
both doing
I
it,
can't do. I have a
Oh,
16
I
or-
wasn't. I'm not laying traps. My bad. I'm doing.
you have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
16,
if
I have
you
a
wanna
15.
message me whatever you want to say to your patron.
Well, I got a 16, and I think you got one more.
No, I thought it landed on a 16, but it landed on a 6, so I have a 9. That's
Well, I got a 16, though, if we're working together.
yeah.
Yeah, you're working
Yeah,
together.
I'm with y'all. I got a 16.
Nice.
See, I should have just used my second roll if I could have ever known that. Oh well.
Davis, do I hear anything from the Almighty while I'm praying in the chapel? Do I hear anything from Big Daddy?
The Almighty is not one who responds in such direct forms, but you do feel like there's a stained glass window, and kind of the sun moves to a position where you feel a beam cast directly down onto you.
And anyone who looks in thinks wow, that guy's cool as fuck.
That guy's cool as fuck.
After a moment, he'll stand and go and try and find his party to help out wherever he can.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So you all are able to lay out a pretty solid kind of lattice of traps. You don't have a ton of time, but they are able to get the guards to like dig kind of some trenches, ditches, just sort of make advancing a little bit more frustrating to kind of slow the approach somewhat, so that they come in at maybe a more of a trickle rather than a rush.
We're trying to balloon tower defense this best we can.
Yeah, we're doing some balloon shit here. And then in the like kind of mid to late afternoon, the booms, after a long series of them, you hear this bellowing in the far distance. Like this must be a massive war horn. These guys are not being subtle about it. Whoever's leading this force, they intend to do an out-and-out conquest. This is not some petty ambush. And I mean, maybe an hour after that, you begin to kind of feel the earth move. You can't see them yet from like the ground level, but there are some guards up in towers who are kind of watching the distance through like binoculars, and they begin to report down that it is a carpet of goblinoids, numbers beyond counting.
I would like to speak. Hey, Davis, I know it says one humanoid, but for the purposes of like this battle, could I do like a mass dedication cast of ceremony?
What does ceremony do again? Is it just like a kind of a cantrippy thing?
No, it's a first level spell. It does a bunch of things. Like I can bless water. I can I can touch one humanoid who is a young adult and give him a D4 to all ability checks. That one's called Coming of Age.
Religious figures touching boys isn't cool, man.
I know, right? No,
cool.
Dedication. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add the number to the rolled save. A creature can benefit from this right only once.
I'm willing to let you do it to everyone in your party, assuming they are willing to take on some measure of dedication to the Almighty.
Who said anything about the Almighty?
You went to pray to the Almighty, so that was my assumption.
Follow me into bed. No, yeah, the Almighty. He's not that big for his birthday. If any of you don't know where if any of you don't know where you're going, if you fall in battle, if any of you would like to be dedicated, please, I can make sure that you enter into the gates.
My soul's already bound to the bottomless swamp.
Yeah, other than you, man. I'm sorry.
Brother, is this the same? Are these the same gates he talks of for our gates, or is this a different gate?
It's the Almighty's gates.
It's the gates we're running from.
Those are not the gates we need to go to.
Is there only one Almighty in this economy, or is my clericdom gonna kind of be in conflict with this?
It's a subject of great debate, but you can since you're already if you are a cleric of the Almighty, I didn't know what god Cletus, if any, was like drawing his clerical powers from, but if it's the Almighty, you can just get the blessing.
Well, I don't think I had necessarily picked a god per se, more like a list of abilities and skills that seem
that I would like to have.
That's what I picked based off of.
Well, if you would not like to follow the Almighty,
well, you can think about it. This could be your moment where you come to the Almighty if you weren't already with him, or you can down the road you can think of someone who you like better and pitch them to me, and I will almost
the Almighty here.
Allow me to introduce you, Cletus, to my patron.
Anyone
as a counteroffer.
Well, you get a signing bonus with me, so
dude, you get a signing bonus with this patron. He's very generous with his business partners.
I call him the River King. He's a giant catfish.
Is this just the South Park character?
No.
No.
All I can say,
no. I don't know.
You never
hesitated there.
It's the Lemmy-Winks arc. There's a giant catfish.
I've literally never seen that arc in South Park.
I haven't seen that either.
Tell you what, I don't want to waste this. I changed my mind. I don't want to waste the spell slot.
Okay. It is revoked.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later. I'll get you converted. It'll be great.
You know, it actually doesn't take a
you have a moment to talk about our Lord and
get a
Savior, the
warlock
Almighty?
level.
If you join today, you get a free set of steak knives. So that's a plus.
Cutco sponsorship. Let's go. Okay,
That's
yes.
a Book of Mormon reference for any theater kids out there.
The traps are set up. It's a pretty nice lattice. The defense is as ready as it's ever going to be. You guys, where would you like to be positioned? I will say you kind of need to be either behind the closed gates or in front of the gates in some regard.
Before that goes on,
you need to be at the front, otherwise the man you made a deal with will not be happy with you.
Before that goes on, can I take my brother aside?
Yes, of course. Have a little role play as a treat.
While they do that, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
We are going to do a ceremony where we are going to collect the ashes from a nearby torch and place them in a protection rune over each other's brothers. On the forehead, silence. And then a nice arm in arm to the shoulder, a little bit of headbutt, and then straight into warrior pose. Like just screaming and violent, ready. There is just silence of the calm before the storm. We are the storm.
That got the blood pumping, I won't lie. Like I'm ready to fucking run headfirst into a brick wall now.
For some reason in my head, Donnell's trying to do it in the background and then just like headbutts your hip.
My knee, like my forehead. He like does one to the knee. He's like, yeah.
Good work. Okay.
Davis, it doesn't change anything on my sheet, so I don't know if it changes anything in the encounter builder. But for the next 10 minutes, as long as I concentrate on it, my AC is 20.
Well, that's quite high. It won't change anything in the encounter builder just because it's only going off of number of characters and level.
Yeah.
But that's a juicy AC, so you should be quite the capable, frontline warrior. So as the sun is kind of nearing the edge, it's about to go beyond the mountains and set in the distance. That rumbling has steadily grown louder and louder until they arrive. And as the guards reported, it is like a carpet of goblins out there. And the war host is massive and it is varied. So at the front is this group of bugbear honor guard clad in this like chitinous armor, presumably from these like underdark massive crustaceans they've slaughtered. And they carry and escort this palanquin made of like bone and gristle. Atop it sits this silvery furred bugbear whose eyes are just burning with dark purpose as he leads the pack into this coming raid. At his flank are regiments of uniformly armored hobgoblins marching to the beat of war drums, a teeming goblin horde cackling with glee at the carnage to come. To the flanks, there are throngs of goblins mounted on frothing dire wolves, and 2 bugbears leading a shackled cave troll to its next meal. The War Master gazes upon the walls of Kadolka with utter contempt. The warriors under his banner fall silent as he rises from his throne. The palanquin is turned to face the warriors under his banner. Long have the surface dwellers grown fat on the fruits of sea and sky, while we starve in the darkness. Long have they basked in the warm glow of the sun, while we sulked in the depths. Their children chase butterflies while stars are preyed upon by the illithid, but no longer. His palanquin turns once more to face his enemies. Did you think we had forgiven? Did you think we had forgotten? No. Every year we eked out survival in those winding tunnels was tallied. Every brother and sister, every daughter and son we lost along the way was counted. We gritted our teeth and waited for the day we could return to the surface to avenge each and every slight. Open this gate and face your reckoning, or we shall blast it to splinters with your own powder.
You don't look starved, fat ass. And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, well, he must make a saving throw. It's charisma, correct?
Yeah. No, wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. Okay.
One of the ones.
It's a 15 on the dice. He passes it. And he doesn't even like acknowledge it. Like it does not even occur to him that you've said anything.
Adrian, I thought that was good.
That was a good one.
So
That was a good one, Adrian.
Osmond is looking to you. You all are holding the vanguard. Unless you say otherwise, they're like probably 50 feet back from the gate.
And I see like barrels of explosives.
You can't see them at the moment. No, they're not making it like incredibly apparent where this blasting powder is being carried. And since there's so many of them, it's kind of hard to tell. He's kind of leaving it to you if you want to open the gates or if you want to leave them shut.
What if we slightly open the gate and then close it when they get closer?
Just draw them in.
I cast minor illusion.
To make it look like they're opening, maybe?
No, it's just a giant middle finger.
Green Lantern
right there.
I was about to say that's the Superman movie.
Okay.
Lucerian is going to touch his wings and cast light.
Or a farm.
He's going to say, "My brothers, for as long as my wings glow bright, we have hope. Let us not die this day with scars on our backs." And he is going to run towards. His
shit!
His wings do one big beat and like launch him forward.
And he is going for it. That's fucking cool. And I won't lie, there was like the militiamen were formed into ranks behind you. They're pumped by that. They thought that was fucking sweet. And they're like pushing up to kind of maybe not exactly right behind you, but they're holding closer behind you than they otherwise would have. Because they were planning on just letting you guys take the brunt of this first assault and sort of figuring out how it was going to go.
I am turning on.
I cast minor illusion again of a cheering war host.
Our cheering war host versus their cheering war host. So wait, what did you want to do, Adrian?
Can I just Eldritch Blast the War Master?
Sure. You can only do this once. Like, otherwise, the thing's about to start. I'll give you one more free shot before things start. Make your attack roll.
Oh.
Dude, that looks like it's a nat 20 on my screen. That sucks. That's a 13 plus
like
not 6. I mean,
5 on my
it looks like a 1 to me.
It looked like a 13 to me.
And he does the. I think it was. I can't remember who did it in Dragon Ball Z. It may have just been Goku, but you know the thing where someone shoots. It might have been Trunks. I can't remember. Where someone shoots a beam straight at his chin, and his head goes. And
it was Goku because it was in the Frieza saga.
Yeah, because it was after he goes Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
Is AC's over 19?
Well, you rolled a 19. I thought you rolled a 13 before modifier.
13 plus 6, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, that hits then. How much damage is it then?
He tries to do that and it just hits him in the chin.
I mean, he still does it. It just hurts a little bit. Like, this guy is very clearly like a masterful warrior. Like, this man is a brick shithouse.
That's just 7 force damage.
Yeah, like, if it hurts, he doesn't really make it look like it hurts. But okay, you've got one person charging forward. What are the rest of you doing? Because like, if you don't back him up, bro, he's gonna get fucking swarmed.
I'm charging.
So are they running into our traps?
Charging right behind.
Currently, they're holding their ground.
I believe they are running towards our traps, brother.
Like
currently, they're holding their ground.
No, I'm saying, is our team running into our traps?
Our team is running, yes, brother.
Oh.
Well,
shit! I forgot about the trap.
I'll say you helped set up the trap, so I'll say you know where they are. And you're not gonna like run into them immediately. So then, as the War Master sees you kind of closing the distance, bravely charging forward, you definitely see him crack like a smile of like respect, and you. My reports indicate you are the one responsible for the captain's death. I don't know whether to thank you or skewer you myself. This conquest will be all the easier without him around, but there's no glory in an easy victory.
Oh, trust me, my great noble enemy. This victory, if you have it, will be anything but easy. And is that wait? I need to see if this is Oh fuck, that's concentration too. I was gonna cast compelled duel.
Okay. Don't drop concentration right now because so he kind of stands up again, but looks at you a bit dismissively. We shall see. Before I give you the honor of becoming gore on my warhammer, I shall take your measure first. Goblins, pour in! Show these surface dwellers the wrath of the Forsaken. And like the tide of goblins, everyone else is kind of holding back, and now it is just a carpet of goblins streaming forth. This is the Goblin Tide. Roll initiative.
All right. Yeah, I want to.
I got a
Alright, boys.
Defensive position.
As a response, I'm going to
Doggone.
cast the initiative spell.
God.
As a response.
Yeah, as a response, I'm gonna cast the initiative spell, and I'll roll.
I got a
initiative
slutty
twice.
20.
Slutty 20. Okay. Let me actually start noting these.
Yeah, I have not rolled well at all. It's only been 2
Let me
rolls.
make another
Yeah.
document for this.
I need to
That's
change what
a
dice I'm using.
I think I rolled a 6 for both.
I rolled a 17. I still need to change what dice I'm using.
And does anybody else have a really crappy
1 second.
initiative?
I'm hearing
Echo?
double.
Here, duplicated.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Is it Adrian?
I'm not hearing it anymore.
I'm not hearing it anymore. Okay, so I have Cletus at a 20. Could everyone give theirs again?
17.
I had a 17 as well.
Okay, who has the higher dex
Mine was dirty. Oh, my dex modification is +2.
Plus 2.
I have
what do you
+0.
got, Adrian? Okay, so that means our boy
Adrian.
Vizirac will go ahead. Adrian.
Anybody have below a 16?
I have 6.
You now have a 16.
Oh,
Oh,
Sick.
that's sweet.
Nice.
Well, that's
Kinda-
combined with my gnome ability. I can swap my initiative to somebody else.
I might refund you that spell slot, because I'm gonna be honest, this combat doesn't work like normal combat. There are so many goblins that I can't run them as individuals. You are fighting a cloud of goblins. So instead of it taking a turn, pretty much at the start of your turn, you're gonna roll a d10, and depending on what you roll, that determines what the goblins will attempt to do to you. So anyone who was in the first season of Hell Hath No Fury, this should be familiar. This is a fight where, since you're fighting this innumerable horde of enemies, you're aura farming a little bit. This is like, you're going to take your action and then describe it. And depending on how well you describe it and how both effective it is and how cool I think it is, you're going to get a multiplier to the damage dealt. And it is going to be dealt straight into this massive horde of goblins. If you deal enough damage to the horde, they will, their numbers will be thinned so much that they rout. And then at the start of your turns, excluding your first turn, except Adrian, because he's kind of in the thick of things already, the first turn will be them advancing, and then after that, start of your turn, roll a d10, figure out what the fuck happens to you.
Adrian?
Lucerian.
Or Lucerian.
Lucerian.
God, you guys'
Also,
fucking
shout out
names
to
piss me off.
Chris with one shot. If anybody remembers that, he did the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I kind of, that one slipped my mind. Yeah, no, I totally do remember it now. That was actually a cool encounter. I was playing an Armor Artificer. And I was Iron Manning all over that bitch. So yeah, this will be an encounter like that. This is you guys' chance to get creative, get cool, and show your stuff off a little bit. So first up, as this tide is pouring in, is Cletus. So I mean, I've got Cletus, Vizirac, Adrian. I'm gonna refund you that spell, Donald, just because it's kind of just the order your party is going in, since the enemies don't have an order.
Davis, will you wiggle your mic cable a little bit? It's a little crackly. Like, it's not glitching in and out like your internet. It was just like crackling. It's just like crackling.
Did that do anything? Ooh,
It sounds like it.
I think that might have actually been me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're all good. You're all good. I'm housekeeping anyway. So I mean, I've got Cletus, Vizirek, Adrian. I kind of got caught off guard by the initiative spells. This fucking echo, man, it's driving me nuts.
It is Caleb. It is you. Both the echo and the crackle.
Was me. I was pulling up my headset to try and adjust it. The crackle was not me though.
Okay.
I took it out and it was just coming out of my computer speakers, and I was still hearing the crackle from Davis.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
That's-
It's fine. We're good.
We're good now.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me look at the roll log. Fuck it. I'm putting you guys in order. A order. It doesn't matter that much what your order is really. So then that's yeah. So Cletus, you can take your turn while I'm doing this. I'm listening.
Okay. So Cletus, what I'm going to do is kind of step forward, and hit kind of a Gandalf "You shall not pass" type of action, and
Cletus.
using my bonus action. Yeah, using my bonus action, I am going. Okay, the whole thing with spells. Can you only cast one spell per turn, or you can only cast one spell per action?
You can only cast one leveled spell per turn. This is 5e. I don't know if it transferred to 1D&D. I think it did. So, like, if you cast a leveled spell with your bonus action, you could only cast a cantrip with your action.
Got it. Okay. In that case, forget the bonus action. I'm going to step forward to where I am within 30 feet of these goblins running at us. And I'm going to say, as your numbers begin to swell, you might find other things swelling as well. Be careful what you wish for. And I'm going to cast Bloat, and it's a second level spell. So the Horde will need to make a Con 13 save.
Also, I forgot to mention, they fail any saving throws. Just because it's hitting somebody.
Awesome.
Also, all your attack rolls just be hitting. Like, just describe it to me, roll the damage, and we'll see how much you do. Because there's a lot of them. You're hitting somebody.
Cool. They take 22 bloat damage. So what's going to happen is that a few of the goblins are the gases within them are going to rapidly expand. And because they fail, they are some of them are going to float into the air and remain suspended. And so they are just kind of like floating. We're like Aunt Marge Harry Potter style. So not popping, but I've got some goblin boba up in the air.
Honestly, between the almost witch doctor equipped before and then just the absolutely disgusting imagery, that's getting to 2 times. Yeah, that's fucking nasty. So on top of the goblins that actually get either blown up or inflated to the point that they're out of combat, a few definitely see that and are so disgusted or horrified that they rout. So that's a total of 44 damage to the Horde, which is a pretty great start.
What I'm talking about.
Then up next is wait, did you roll a d10? Oh wait, you don't have to first round. You're good until next round. So next up is Vizirek. What would you like to do, my man?
I don't want to necessarily be the very first one into the battlefield. Are there any goblins that are coming quicker at me or quicker at us, like in the lineup?
I definitely say the traps have made it so that you could get to we'll say that if you advance a bit to kind of take on the first initial wave, when you roll for next turn, you only have to roll. You can roll 2d10 and take the lower of the two, because the lower roll 2d10 and take the higher actually, because the higher you roll on that d10, the less bad of a thing is happening to you. So it's sort of you're less vulnerable.
Okay, well, 2d10s you want, or just 1d10 right now or the weapon first, I suppose, for swinging into the combat, because I don't have as many spells as the rest of them. I'm definitely more of a fighter when it comes to one-on-one combat. Yeah. So running into the fray, I suppose, cautiously around my traps to where I know where the traps are, and if anyone comes on my flank, instead of creating opportunity attack, they will step into a trap instead.
Okay, honestly, just don't even have to roll. You're in your traps, you're in your element. For this first round, even if you're in the fray, you're still safe.
Okay, good. And roll a hit with my greatsword. Am I okay to do that, or do you want the D10?
you're swinging into a horde of goblins. It's hitting something.
Fair enough. Only 9 damage.
But describe it to me. What actions do you take? Make it sound cool and make it sound effective.
All right, let's see what I can do with this. Trying to make it also make sense lore-wise. So after I'm running into the 2 traps, I'll make sure that I can see anyone coming in on either side, making sure that they have the quick link to there. I try to shout something at my brother, letting him know, I'll say something from our childhood in Goliath, so he understands that this is similar to an old game we used to play. We'll just call it like Goliath baseball. And I'm lining up for swings here, so I can swing ambidextrously. So I'm going to swing both left and right whenever I need to, basically just paddling, having the time of my life swinging these sword back and forth without ever missing a beat. Less flailing, more just straight up. It's almost like the sword would become a metronome for how consistently I'm going to be doing this action to anyone coming towards me.
Like maybe every
you can tell that
it's like a rhythmic blender.
You can tell it's every 6 seconds, a very rhythmic blade, a nice hum to it, and there's always a nice reassuring thud into whatever it runs into, but it never slows.
And since you're moving with this like precision, you're cutting through. I mean, like 2 or 3 goblins per swing, just because you're in such like in a flow. I dig it. I think it's in character and quite visually appealing. So yeah, to double damage. So that's 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I have factored in some extra damage from people running into traps, and then a certain extra combatant that Adrian convinced to join the fray.
Hope it's my friend from that we told to leave.
Yeah.
I wish. I don't even know where that bro is. Maybe he does show up. Maybe roll a luck check, baby.
Give me his character sheet. I'll play him next time we ever get on session.
I'll make him a character sheet. He does not currently have one.
And that'll be the end of my turn. I have no other bonus actions.
Okay. So next up is Lucerian.
All right. My D10 is coming in, Dungeon Daddy.
Yes, and since they're in the traps, you can take advantage of the roll 2d10 and take the higher of the 2. So it'll be the less bad.
Because that first one was a 3.
That one could have.
Second one was a 1.
Okay.
So I think you'll be taking a 3.
Yeah.
The 3, honestly, it makes sense given the circumstances. Because it's a 3 is a like a goblin lieutenant kind of orders his archers to focus fire on you. So you end up having to take the brunt of 5 short bow attacks that are all going to try and hit you. They still have to be your armor class, which since it is so high, these archers are probably just going to plink off of you. So let me roll some. That one's definitely whiffing. That one's whiffing. Oh, that's a not one, bro. That one's fucking. That one might hit another goblin. Okay, let me look at the modifier. I think that one meets and beats, so you might have to take 1 short bow attack, because I think that was the last one. Yeah, okay. Meets, beats, so you have to take 1d6 plus 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, you take 7 piercing damage. As this goblin, only one of them is able to strike true, but he's able to put a pretty decent shot kind of in your shoulder. It's only a bow, like an arrow from a short bow, so it doesn't hurt too bad, but it definitely stings a bit.
Okay. Yeah, how much damage did you said 7?
Yes. Maybe even 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So I feel, you can't do anything to me.
I feel like all the arrows are like hitting. Like he reaches up and catches the nat 1, and then the 7 like slides across his cheek, like the Thanos, all that for a drop of blood.
Yeah. That's all right. That'll definitely add to your aura on this turn.
So he drops the arrow, touches it. Would you say I'm like sufficiently surrounded by goblins yet?
You're in the thick of it, yeah. You're the furthest out of the group. You're in the depths.
Yeah, he touches the blood on his cheek, then takes 1 deep breath, smiles, and when he opens his eyes, they are glowing golden as he uses his celestial revelation.
Oh yeah.
The radiant consumption. While transformed, you shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light in an additional 10-foot radius. In addition, once on each of your turns, you can deal an extra 2 radiant damage to one target When you deal damage to it with an attack roll, at the end of each of your turns, each creature within 10 feet of you takes 2 radiant damage.
We'll say the aura applies. Roll at the end of every turn. Roll like a d8, and that's how many times your aura will apply. How many goblins are within range of you?
Great. I would like to do the wing jump again into the horde and bring my trident down for 2 + 2 damage.
Nice.
I'll say your aura was pretty strong, so I'm gonna be generous and give you the good old triple damage, but 3 times not a whole lot is still not a whole lot.
Yeah, so that's 6, and then plus actually, if it's time, I also do the 2, so I do 6 damage because of the radiant hit.
That's true. That's true, actually. So that's yeah. So you triple boat. So I mean, you get what, like 8 times 3 plus. I can't do math. 4 times 3 plus 6. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. So 12. Yeah, it's 18. That's not bad at all.
18. Yeah. And then for my 1d8 roll, that is going to be 4.
Okay, 4. So that's 4 times 2. So that's another 8 on top of that. That's
yeah.
not a
So
bad turn.
8 goblins also just immolate around me.
Yeah, they just catch this like divine flame.
And he ends his turn looking at the War Master and pointing his trident.
And he nods with approval. Like, he does not care that his goblins are being murdered. He thinks this is he is pleased with the bloodshed he is seeing at the moment. Okay. Caleb, to answer your question, sure. Yes, you can, but the Hex will do an extra 2d6 in every hit since you're hitting into a horde, as opposed to 1d6 necrotic.
So just better.
Yeah, I'm making it better. The goal is to make all of your spells feel as impactful as possible, because I'm going to be honest, this is not the only combat you guys will be doing, so maybe don't blow your entire load.
All right.
But that's the most fun part.
Don't blow it all at once, you know? It's like, you got to save some for round 2, baby. So next up is Donald. Donald Duck, what you doing?
Not Donald Duck, bro.
All right, so I also knew where all the traps were.
Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone was involved in the trap laying enough that if you move into the traps, you aren't going to suffer from them.
Yeah, so I'm standing in and amongst the traps, having a small horde of goblins running at me, and I'm just gonna reach out and I'm gonna cast color spray in a 15-foot cone in front of me while they're charging in on me.
Okay, is color spray the one that blinds?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy crap!
So, yeah, I've been
We're
kind
not
of
close
preparing,
enough for him,
like,
right?
yeah, they're all so once they're all blinded, they all do sort of just start swinging wildly, assuming they're hitting you, and they do end up killing some other goblins. I'm gonna be real. So
that's
like,
what we want.
probably like. So for color spray, do you have to roll to see like the hit points or anything? Because is it like sleep where you roll a number of dice to determine how many hit points to put to sleep or something?
Each character in a 15-foot cone Constitution saving throw. Okay,
since they automatically fail, a 15-foot cone is going to put quite a lot of goblins in that blinded state. I'm going to roll like 6 goblin attacks and see like just what the damage is, because that should be pretty effective. We'll say like 4 goblin attacks actually, because some of them might just miss because they're blinded, but they're swinging wildly at one another. So that's that plus that plus that. Okay, yeah, that's like, yeah, it's like 25 damage. It's not bad. So yeah, you cast out this spray of colorful, I don't know if it's light or like if it's like a liquid, but whatever it is, it gets in the goblins' eyes, and they like these goblins are in like a frothing frenzy. They've been like mustered into this state by the War Master. So once they're blinded, they're in a blind rage, you might say, and they just start swinging and they just start killing each other. Like, so since they're blind. You're kind of in this lattice of traps. You're safe for this turn. Next turn, you will have to start rolling the d10s. But They deal 25 damage just in and amongst themselves.
And I cast minor illusion of an image of myself, and then I move over to the fighters.
Awesome. Yeah, so you're like super safe. Good thinking. That's some clever usage of illusions.
Go stand between Vizrak's legs.
The safest place on the battlefield, assuming
Between
he
the
doesn't
traps.
take any of his swings towards his own junk.
I was actually thinking about swinging towards the ground for no reason at all. I don't know why.
I see like kind of a weirdly colored goblin kind of between my legs.
This goblin has
like
like bad green paint below me, like he poured Baja Blast on himself.
Okay, next up is Pariah.
All right. So Pariah is running up, and he's going and trying to, again, kind of like Vizrak, find another 2 traps that he can almost set his back to, metaphorically at least. He's going to take his glaive and put it across his back, and then he's going to bring the ends forward, creating a bend in it, and then release it with his left hand to go in arcing motion with a speed faster than he'd normally be able to generate, to go and try to cleave off as many heads of the goblins as he can.
Beautiful.
Did you see my message, though? I sent you on Discord.
Yes, I did respond to it. You are allowed to.
Okay.
You're all good.
And so with that, I'm going to take a little bit of flavor so it kind of flows together.
I love that.
Upon taking level 3, Pariah is able to take monster blood and turn it into potions. And for this fight, Davis has let me do it as a bonus action. So I have vials that Pariah can use on the inside of his arm. So he takes the glaive after he finishes the swing and rubs the gore and blood off the goblins into the vials to prepare this potion. And then he gets in a ready state, which his polearm lets him do, to where if anyone comes into 5 feet of him, he can attack using a reaction.
Okay, so you hack through a beautiful swath. How much damage do you do? Because I'm gonna double it.
Okay.
Not double.
We're gonna double it.
14.
Okay, 14 times 2 is a nice 28. You're able to get a nice like tide of blood and gore to fill up your vial. So you'll have a beautiful, probably not very tasty goblin potion. How much was it again, pre-doubling?
It was 14. 11
14?
plus 3.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, and you guys have already taken a nice hefty chunk out of the horde with this initial assault.
Wait a second, real quick. What are they?
They're goblins, or I believe in this edition, Fae.
Really?
But if you would prefer humanoids, you can take humanoid.
I just want to make sure I don't have any bonus against them. I have. Oh, what is my monster armor? Dang it! I should have had this prepared. I think I've got monsters, beasts, and monstrosity. So they're not either of those.
Not yet, but there will be one later. You remember that? You remember that cave troll? That was what's it called? Chekhov's gun.
So they are
Chekhov's cave troll.
Yeah.
Oh, so would y'all like to hear what Fey blood lets me do, or do we want to wait and see?
Yes.
Okay.
Or both.
It's up to you.
No,
I like anticipation.
If you can say it in a tasteful way, say it in a tasteful way.
No, I think we wait. I think we wait for turn 2. Y'all are gonna like it.
Heck yeah. And it won't be too long if we keep up the pace. So ending this round, we got Adrian.
All right, so this might be stretching the rules a little bit with the flavor I'm about to describe. So just if this doesn't work, let me know. But
I'm down for pushing the limits.
So he's just kind of under his breath and just be like, River King, grant me your strength, and I promise you all of the souls of this horde. And then he's gonna cast Hex, and with that, this swampy fog is gonna kind of roll over the goblin horde, and through it, they're gonna just sort of kind of see, visions of the River King, sort of. And
that's so sweet.
And then
Mm.
Adrian, in this kind of magical deep voice, will just say, "Pledge your lives to the River King and fight with us, or die." And then he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast and just mow down a line of them.
Damn.
Okay.
And so, is that gonna do the normal amount of damage with Eldritch Blast?
Technically
Yeah.
yes, but obviously
I'll just
your description
roll
was
it
so
as-
good. Your description
Okay,
was
so that's
sweet, and your hex
13
does
damage.
apply
and then
as I mentioned.
Yeah, 13 damage, and then 2d6 is that's just 6, so 19 damage. And then don't tell me if this does anything, but just for the sake of, dramatic tension, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll an intimidation roll.
No, I was gonna have you roll something to see if anyone is
Oh shit.
is kind of enticed by your offer. Oh, what'd you roll?
Like 11.
Okay.
Not many.
No one is convinced to betray, but they're given pause as this eerie fog. Like your words kind of feel like they're emanating from the fog, and the goblins, they're rallied under the banner of like the strongest warrior that they've ever known. So they aren't convinced to turn traitor, but they are like they consider it for a second, and that kind of slows the advance. So that definitely it has an effect. You won't recognize what it is immediately. So what was the damage again? It was 6 plus 13,
19.
right? So 19
Yeah,
total. Nice. So I dug that description. You're gonna get the double. And I promise I'm not just giving it out every time. You guys are just doing a good job. You guys are role playing well, which I appreciate. So 6 plus. Okay. Beautiful. And we're back at the top of the order. Cletus, my man.
Alrighty, I am going to.
Has the horde gone yet?
The horde doesn't go. The first round, since you guys were at enough of a distance, you didn't have to roll the d10s unless you ran forward. And since they were kind of the traps are kind of getting consumed as people step in them, so now its effects are kind of wearing off a bit. But everyone who went forward is in the horde. Adrian, they're kind of getting to you now. So on your turn, on everyone's turns, they have to roll the d10 now, and I'll tell you what the goblins attempt to do to you as a result. Dude, you guys' names piss me off so much. Well, I actually maybe meant Adrian this time, because Lucerian ran forward. Adrian's kind of more at the flanks, I assume, because he's using ranged magic more.
Yeah.
And Donald kind of mentioned advancing and then
already
retreating. Yeah, Lucerian kind of took the fight to the to the fray, which
I was gonna just stay as in the back as possible. I know we have to be in the front, but
yeah, like you're at the back of the front, which means you didn't have to take anything on the first turn, unlike your more eager ally. So Cletus, what are you doing?
Well, and I'm speaking to the goblins here. They say that to a hammer, every problem looks like the nail. Well, whatever god you all worship has sent me to be your hammer, and you are my nails in this situation. And I'm just gonna swing my mace at them.
Mm-hmm.
So first attack is gonna be 7 damage, and then I'm gonna use my War Priest bonus attack to make an extra attack with a weapon as a bonus action. And that second one will be 4 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I like it almost feels like you're like a very colorful pastor as you're like fucking smashing through the horde. So I'm gonna give you a 1.5.
Alrighty.
So let's see. Let me do some math. Okay, we'll round up. So that's 17. Okay, yeah. I mean, the horde is battered. If you guys can put another few big solid attacks into it, like you can tell they're starting to take pause as they advance. And next up is Vizrak.
All right.
Blender.
The blender for now. I assume. Do I know Donnell's below me?
You guys are in combat synchronicity right now. Everyone's working together as a unit. You know he's there. You're not gonna kill
Right.
Donald.
Is there a clear path to our main aggressor, or not yet? Still just the horde.
Currently it's still just the horde, but the horde is beginning to break. You can tell if you guys keep up this onslaught of damage, the horde will kind of rout, and the next wave of enemies will become, be pressed upon you. Because currently, it seems like the War Master is sort of holding back, the hobgoblins, the bugbears, sort of the heavier troops, to kind of soften you guys up with goblins and see if you're worth their time.
Which
He's
we probably
playing with you a
aren't.
little
Let's be
bit.
so honest. All right. I'm going to suppose by this point the traps that are directly beside me have done their use. They have enough goblin in them that they aren't very helpful
Also,
anymore.
yeah, Cletus, what was your 1d10? Both of you guys roll your d10 to kind of find out what the boyos do to you. I'll try to remind everyone since it's not a normal combat
D10.
mechanic.
2.
Davis, would you say
So I
that?
take 2 points of damage.
3 from me.
You want to roll high on this d10. So with a 2,
okay.
you get lunged at by a goblin wolf raider. So I'm gonna make a dire wolf bite attack on you, and then followed by 3 attacks from the scimitar of the dude's riding, because there's like 3 goblins on this dire wolf's back.
They're small guys.
It's a bonanza. And if you just for forewarning, if you get hit by a dire wolf bite, there is no saving throw. You go prone. It's weird.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
so you're screwed.
Yeah, which means the 3 following scimitar attacks. This is like one of the worst outcomes you can get on this roll.
Thanks.
So
I do have
a 26 to hit, but it's not a nat 20.
I do have a reaction when once Cletus takes damage.
Okay, so he's gonna take. I'm assuming like a 26 to hit is gonna hit you.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. So let me roll. That's okay. No, we rolled pretty low on the damage at least. So that's 5 piercing damage as the dire wolf sinks its teeth into you, and as it does, it's kind of lunging, sinks its teeth into you, and drags you to the ground, and giving the goblins a moment to swing. And yes,
I'd like to use my fighting style interception to reduce the damage he takes by 1d10 plus 2.
Totally, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, with a decent roll, that should take it to 0.
Yeah. 7 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah. So the bite doesn't actually hurt.
Lucerian throws his shield at the last
America.
second, and it like clocks the direwolf in the side of the head, and it makes him bite down into the armor instead of like the arm.
And honestly, I'll say, since it didn't do any damage, you aren't going to go prone. It's like it didn't really get its teeth into you. So you're still on your feet, which means these following 3 scimitar attacks don't have advantage, which is juicy.
Does my shield bounce back to me, or do I need to?
Your shield comes back to you. It's not going to do it in normal combats, but this is the Aura Farm combat. You guys get to be the Avengers for a bit.
And then he salutes Cletus.
This one goblin rolled pretty hot. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 will hit, yes.
Okay, this one misses, and this one does a 19 hit.
A 19 will hit. My AC is currently 16.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. So then that will be 2d6 plus their modifiers. One guy rolled a 6, the other guy rolled a 1. So we got opposite ends of the spectrum here. So that's a.
But I'm taking 7 here.
Well, they do have a bit of a damage modifier. So you take a total of 11.
Got it. Woof. Okay.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
One of them gets a really crummy little grazing blow into your like ankle. The other one sinks his scimitar right into your midsection and deals a pretty nasty hit to you.
Alrighty.
But now you are you got to do your thing. So now we're on to Vizirac. What did you roll again on your D10?
On mine, I rolled a 3, so a little bit higher, but still potential for multiple creatures riding into battle against me.
The 3
and
is
I guess Donnell. He's close enough.
Yeah, we'll say you're shielding Donnell because the 3 is the Goblin Lieutenant ordering the archers to fire on you. So you have to take 5 short bow attacks, and you're kind of shielding Donnell from it. So he is not going to be at risk of getting hit by.
Yeah, let's see. I currently have my. Oh, you go ahead, man.
Okay, so before you roll those attacks, I want to use studied response.
Okay.
So because you say it's 5, I don't know how it works. But when a creature I can see within 60 feet of me targets me or another creature with a melee or ranged attack, I can take a reaction before the attack roll to make the attack miss. If the attack misses anyways, I regain my reaction.
Okay. We'll say you can make at most 1 miss. So you can. I'm tempted. Roll a d10. If you roll above, like if you roll a 5 or better, you can make 2 miss. If you roll below that, you can only make 1 miss.
I have another question. How far away is the main Goblin Lieutenant?
The main Goblin Lieutenant, he's probably like. Short bows don't have a ton of range. He's probably like 40 feet away from you.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you rolled a 1, so you can make 1 attack miss.
What is the space? What does it look like around the lieutenant?
I mean, the lieutenant, between you and the lieutenant is 40 feet of goblins, so just like a little.
But let's say
like a cloud of shivs.
What if it was directly next to him?
Cloud of shivs.
Is there like a space to stand?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say there's a little bit of space around him. He's sort of taken a position to survey the environment. He's up on like a rock, maybe. So you could, if you're gonna like blink next to him, you can.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you would allow it, let's do the rolls for the short bows first, right?
Yes. So we'll roll 5. That one is only an 11, so I'm assuming that misses you regardless.
I have 16.
Okay, that one
for armor
misses.
class.
That one misses.
But if you teleport, they'll all come down on Donald. Because he's between your legs.
We'll say the order is the bows shoot and
I'm letting him
act.
shoot at me first, because this is technically like the attack phase of their attack for the horde.
This one hits but misses because you've got your bro looking out for you, and then this one
I
does
salute him.
This one is the one's 17 on the dice. So we'll see that one. Oh man, these guys that's 7 piercing damage as he gets a shot kind of right into your gullet.
Okay, so that was 7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Now, in theory, if we were to use Cloud's, scroll for me. If we really use Cloud's jaunt, could I carry Donnell with me?
For this fight, yeah, you can. Donnell has a choice, though. Does he want to go with you? Because you guys kind of are jumping into the thick of
I'm going to say, Donnell, ride with me into battle. Hold on. Or jump on my back, and I start running at least 10 feet forward.
Root and rocket, root for real, for real.
Yeah, you're able to do that. You guys teleport on top of this lieutenant. You're now right beside him. What do you want to do to him? That was your bonus action, right?
Yes, that's my bonus action. So, now that I'm here, I would like to see if I can use one of my superiority dice.
Battle master in action.
Yeah, like to actually disarm him. Because what is he holding here? He's just holding... Is he even holding anything? Is he that sure of his...
Since he's a commanding officer, I mean, he has like a short sword in his hand, but his main thing is issuing orders. Like for a goblin, he's smart.
Yeah. All right. But he's not holding necessarily. He's holding like a short sword, no shield.
Yeah. He's definitely less armed than his comrades just because he's here for his intellect.
So could I, in theory, borrow Donnell's turn and we work together to grapple him?
He's a goblin, so if you attack him, he might die, and if you kill someone who's issuing orders, that will, both hurt their morale and maybe cause some more of them to flee the field. So, taking out a lieutenant who's giving orders might just be worth it unto itself. And also, don't spend 2 turns to grapple a goblin.
No worries. We'll just swing at it with the greatsword.
Yeah, bring it down on him.
Well, it's only gonna be a 13 to hit, so.
Goblin.
This isn't a. Okay, perfect. After getting an arrow in the gut, calling to Donnell, blinking into existence beside him, I would like to, almost as if I did not lose a step, to continue the swinging. However, I would like to say like a nice little I'm over here now. Swing at him.
He's over here now.
Because I assume he's still looking to see if the arrow's landed.
Yeah, no, he is not looking at you at all. So, that's another reason. This 13 fucking hits the shit out of him.
And then after I kill him, I would like to take the arrow out and just kind of drop it onto his body.
Return to sender, man. All right.
Return to sender.
Roll the damage on the the great sword swing, and I'm gonna triple it because I mean you're hitting a commanding officer.
Well,
Like,
that's a
it's-
15, so that's 45.
That is
Holy
a
smokes.
taking out one of their leaders. It's not going to take much more damage. I figure one decent turn from any of you will be enough to push the goblins to rout. They are about to flee the field. Their morale is waning. Good work. I would, Luceria, do you want to switch turns with Donald just so they can do their like kind of a 1-2?
Yeah. Go for it. Go
Okay.
for it. Go for it.
Donnell, you are following up on Vizorak's assassination of this lieutenant. What do you do?
I wasn't expecting to go down that fast.
Yeah, I thought this guy was tough.
He's a goblin.
I am going to.
There's still just archers around you if you want to attack them, but otherwise you kind of have the flank on the horde now since you've teleported past a lot of them.
True.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to bust out Witch Bolt.
Okay. Which bolt are you
Which-
using though?
Huh?
Hey, that was good. That was so good. I think.
So Witch Bolt
Oh.
is a 60-foot
Inspiration.
beam.
To myself? Or are you glazing me for inspiration?
It's
I would give you inspiration.
So Witch Bolt is a 60-foot beam. And I'm just going to like the widest section.
You're trying to put it through as many dudes as
I'm just
possible.
going to put it through as many of them as I can.
All right, roll damage, and since you're targeting a nice thick clump of them, let me see the damage first, and it's probably going to be enough, honestly. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
17.
Yeah, like even before multiplication, that was going to be enough to push it over the threshold I'd set. So you carve, like, none of these goblins are expecting it. None of them have adjusted to the fact that you guys have suddenly relocated. They're all caught off guard, and it just rips through their heads. Is it like lightning damage?
It is a crackling energy lance.
Uh-huh. It's lightning adjacent enough that like it rips through them, their heads like explode from it, and like with that sudden just like chunk of their forces killed in an instant, the remaining goblins all start to pull back into the bulk of the main force.
And then I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
No, let's take it away.
And it's going to be a ghostly head of a wolf centered on Vizorak's head.
This is an album.
Oh,
And
yeah, no, it is.
howling at the crowd.
And like one of the goblins looks over his shoulder as he routs. They got the spirits on their side. What the fuck are these people? And he's terrified for his life. There's no way this man, even if he's under the banner of the Great War Master, he's not gonna run up to the dude with the ghost wolf head. That's fucked up.
Not a smart move.
That's so
And
sick.
as his teeming hordes flee back to, underneath his big palanquin, the War Master is like clapping and like cackling with genuine glee. Such entertainment! If all surface dwellers were this capable, this conquest would be satisfying indeed. That was a suitable appetizer. So how about we serve them the main course? Bring out the war troll! And these two, like, bugbears have it in, like, those rods that lead to, like, a collar where, like, it's like spiked to kind of keep them in line. Like, they're leading it with these rods, and eventually they yank them away and it unclasps, and this war troll just, like, leans back and roars to the heavens before charging into you guys. Cave troll moments.
And
Is it
Are we
not?
going to like traditional combat now, or is it still?
Yes, this is now a traditional fight. Because I'm gonna be honest, they're just watching you fight the cave troll. Like there are like a small force of goblins and hobgoblins is engaging the guards, and the guards are like holding the line against them. But otherwise, they're making a spectacle of this. They want to watch you guys get eaten, because they figure this is gonna be an easy fight regardless.
Oh, excuse me.
So, would you guys rather re-roll initiative or keep the order?
I got
I'm
a
okay with
17. I want to
re-rolling.
keep the
Re-roll.
order.
Do I get the 16 Donnell
It does
gave
not
me, or
matter.
can I reroll?
Well, Donald will have to choose to use that spell slot. If he wants to, he can bump everyone to a 16, and that would almost certainly mean the troll goes last. But if that's worth the spell slot or not is hard to say, because it's
And-
1v6.
In the spirit of, gambling, I will also re-roll my initiative.
Excited.
Let's go
I got
gambling.
13.
It can't be much worse.
That's true.
I'm gonna
I
keep
got
my
a
20.
13.
That's valid. The
I'll be right
troll rolled an 11.
Well, I got a 9, so that's fun.
You do
Mine
get
sucked
bumped.
anyway, so y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it from me.
Can I keep my 17?
You're going ahead of the troll still. What else really matters? Quit your belly aching. So what did Donald roll? If you wanted to re-roll. If you want to keep your old one, you can. I don't remember what you rolled anyway. Donald?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll just keep my old one.
What was your old one? I'm kind of blanking right now.
I think it was it was a 16.
Okay, sweet. So you're here. Ooh, Cletus is keeping his 20. What did you roll, Pariah?
I rolled a
Israq rolled
19.
a 9. 19. Okay, you're jumping up to second in the order. What did Adrian roll? Adrian doesn't seem to be present. He goes last.
What
So
a
keeping
loser.
his 20 is Cletus, who has the first go of things. You guys are a little spread out since you've mainly Vizirac and Donald are a little far away from the group. I'd wager they're probably 25, 30 feet away from the rest of you just because they were near the middle back area and then teleported further in.
Okay.
We try.
I think I just want to look at the nearest opponent, and we're gonna throw a little sacred flame at them. Are they still rolling saving throws or not?
They will be. This is now normal D&D combat. It's just you 6
Yeah.
versus this frenzied cave troll.
Cool deal. At the cave troll, we're gonna sacred flame. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Understood. Let's see. Let's see. What is his modifier? Think he fails? Yes, he fails. So he takes the damage.
Awesome. The damage is. Ooh, that's max damage. That is
There
we go.
damage,
There we go.
and that is the turn.
So it was 8 damage?
Yes, 8 damage.
Okay, yeah. You call down a nice little ray of divine light onto him, and it singes him, but not in the way that you want to singe a troll.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Do you know the troll stat block? It's one of the most iconic D&D monsters. They're known for having a particular couple of weaknesses.
Do I know what they are because of my grimoire?
As a monster hunter hunting what is a monster, okay, they're technically a giant, but in old editions, trolls were monstrosities. Trolls are weak to fire and acid. They don't take extra damage from them, but are the only things that can turn off a troll's regeneration.
Okay.
And if a troll's regeneration isn't turned off, it technically can't ever die.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Interesting.
I totally knew that, but I didn't want to metagame or whatever.
Do I know if they're resistant to any types of damage?
Roll a dice for that. The
Uh,
DC is going to be very low, but
Is
this is
that,
a little bit more specific of knowledge, like survival.
Okay. Oh, and I get an additional plus. No, I get a +4 because it's related to my monster, which is
Heck
good
yeah.
because I rolled a 5, so that's a 9.
They don't have any particular resistances or weaknesses.
Okay.
They take
Yeah.
neutral damage to everything. But next up is Pariah.
All right.
So use that
and
knowledge.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I rolled a
how many
13,
are
by the
there?
way.
You said there's 2, right?
There's just one,
Oh,
but it
even
is
better.
admittedly a pretty juicy man.
Okay. I mean, and it's within 30 feet of me.
Yes, you can get
Alright.
to.
Then yeah,
Get
I'm
in
gonna
range
run
of
up,
it.
and as I run up, I'm going to just shout like, shower him with fire, to the rest of the party, and I am going to attack with my polearm.
Sweetness.
13. I don't know if I get bonuses to hit on this type of monster. Probably not. I was trying to read that. I don't think so.
Feel free to check, but if you don't, it kind of grazes the troll's like scaly skin, but can't quite pierce it.
Yeah, I do not get bonuses. I only get it to wisdom and intelligence checks related to those monsters. So then yeah, I just I ready myself.
All right, enter a ready. So that's like
I'll
the
tell you
ready
what.
thing.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there ready. Yeah. It actually doesn't work because I'm already in his range, so I just end my turn.
You do it for cool factor.
I do it for cool factor. Yeah, I just kind of put the butt of my polearm in the ground to give it some leverage, and I'm ready to go.
All right, sweetness. Next up is Donald.
All right.
Oh no, I skipped Lucerian. My bad.
Okay. Go.
My turn.
Yes, get him, my man.
Wunderbar. So obviously gonna run up.
Paladin in the thick of things.
Can I try and like jump on its back and get my trident like across its neck?
Sure. You'll have to make athletics.
Okay. The 17 to athletics.
No, you very gracefully, especially with like a little bit of a boost from your wings, you leap into the air and land like so. Do you want to be like arms around his neck with the sword, or do you want to be like legs to do a Hurricane Rana?
I want to have like the shaft of my trident across its neck and then both of my feet planted on its back, and I'm trying to like pull it back.
Okay. I'm having a hard time figuring out how to rule this because it's so cool that I want it to be impactful, but
Can I say that gives like my party members advantage?
you know what? That's a pretty simple way to do it. Yeah, everyone attacking with melee or range, since it's just like it's very heavily immobilized, it's an easy target, will have advantage on their attack rolls.
Okay. And then on my instep, would you say it's within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, I would. 2 damage.
Man, crazy. 2 damage, yeah.
And every little bit adds up. So that was a cool turn. I dug that. So now it is Donald's turn.
All right.
Yo, I rolled a 13, by the way.
Yes, so you'll be right after Donald. And before Vitrol, thankfully.
All right. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh, this is a
against
cool
the
one.
troll. And that is a is there intelligence 13 save?
Ooh, this thing is not very smart. What's the DC?
13.
It met it somehow, bro. I'm anguished by this. I'm not gonna lie. It hit a 15 minus 2 is 13.
Can I like kick it in the back of the head to impose disadvantage?
Okay, make an attack roll with disadvantage because you're doing something on your own turn. But if you hit it, you can deal an unarmed strike's worth of damage and lower its wisdom save by 1.
That is a 15 and a 9.
15 hits.
Well,
so you can deal 1.
15. You said disadvantage. So
Oh shit!
15 was the
Disadvantage.
high.
Fuck. Yeah, you conk it on the head, but this thing has a thick ass skull, so it ultimately isn't enough to shake its head around to lower its save at all.
Okay.
Well, there goes my reaction. Sorry, guys.
It's a reaction. Not that big of a deal. But next up, Adrian, you still have your hex running if you want to transfer it.
Oh,
or
I
you can
forgot I could
concentrate
just
on something
transfer it
else.
as a bonus action without doing a
Mm.
new. That's so nice. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the hex. So the fog is just gonna kind of condense into the normal hex on the troll. And I'm Eldritch Blast that bit.
Guys, we
Maybe.
kind of fucking this troll up.
Low key.
Low key for real.
And you did say I had advantage with this.
Yes, because of Lucerian.
25, and then
Beautiful.
that's gonna be 11 damage plus the d6, which is it's 3d6, so 14 damage.
Beautiful. That's a nice solid chunk. Yeah, you're able to just like blast him square in the face, and thankfully
then-
Lucerian's able to kind of not get hit by any of it.
And then I'm gonna walk up to the
Watch
troll
where you're
and
aiming.
punch the troll in the balls.
We haven't seen a nut punch in a while. All right, roll the d20.
Come on, nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, shoot.
Not quite.
19, everybody.
God.
You still get to do your free d4 of damage, though you are
Yeah.
admittedly in melee range of a troll immediately after trying to punch it in the balls.
And then, the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and walk away.
that will prompt an attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
Yeah, but attack of opportunity is just one reaction as opposed to the multi-attack, which is 3 attacks.
He is right.
You make a compelling argument.
He does speak truth.
Argument. All right, here comes the rend attack. It's smart enough to recognize that you were trying to hit it in the family jewels. It swings at you in a like fit of rage. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, it might hurt. It's like getting hit by a greatsword, man. You are taking. Okay, not too much, but you're taking 10 damage. Like it rakes
Oh,
you with
God.
these
And then
claws.
You know what? I think maybe.
Is it time for a little
It's Hellish Rebuke.
hellish rebuke, man? All right. What's the saving throw?
I think maybe this was all a plan. Anyway,
all
it's
the
a
way.
the plan.
Dex 15.
Okay.
Would you say it has disadvantage because I'm
You know what? I would
I'm
say it
choking
has
it out.
disadvantage because it can't move to get out of the way because you're choking it out, and that does make it fail. So how much fire damage does it do?
It's gonna be 3d10.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that was a good
19
That's,
fire damage.
It's a good spell.
Pretty good.
Ooh, beautiful. And because
And then I'm gonna retreat as far back as possible.
so I'd say you probably had to walk 15 feet to get up to it to deliver the nut punch, so you can get 15 feet away, assuming you have 30 feet of movement.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and since you just did fire damage to it, its regeneration feature does not activate this turn. Otherwise, it would have regained some hit points.
It's a good thing it did.
And it's like you can tell it hates the fire. It starts like slapping the areas that are burning, trying to put it out. Just the pain it's causing its regenerative body. It's gonna start by trying to reach towards its back and claw at Lucerian. Every time it hits you, if it hits you and does you're gonna have to roll something to avoid getting thrown off.
Okay.
So we'll have it make an attack. Oh shit, that is a nat 20. Be very glad I'm not doing the max damage crit rule for monsters right now, because you would get almost murdered by that.
You guys want to go fishing? You want to go fishing?
Okay, so that's...
Open the door.
Okay, 6 and then 8, 14. So that's 18 slashing damage as it reaches back and just rakes its claws right up your back, up your neck, like it sinks them deep.
Hey guys, Lucerian's at 3 hit points currently.
Not the first time he's been there though.
So what's the check for keeping Shield of Faith up?
It's a concentration check. So the DC is either so the concentration check is a con saving throw. The DC is either 10 or half the damage you took. In this case, half
Whichever's
is less
higher.
than 10. Yes.
Yeah.
If only we had a cleric in the
So
party.
that's a wisdom saving throw then?
I got you.
No, that'd be this is a constitution save.
Con save. Okay. That is a 17 plus 2, 19.
Okay. Yeah, you pass with flying colors. You're able to grit your teeth and maintain focus on your spell. Roll an athletics check to see if you can maintain your grip, unless you want to detach yourself.
If I did, okay, I got a 16. If I did choose to detach myself with that 16, could I do it gracefully?
Yeah, you could land on your feet.
Okay, in that case, I will. After getting my shit rocked, I'm going to. There's wind on the battlefield, so his wings just sort of flare out and catch it, and he off and
back.
lands.
Yeah,
No
totally,
way.
totally.
Lands right next to Cletus, so he can get some help.
Speaking of Cletus,
Hey,
just kidding.
buddy.
I'm not attacking you yet. There's a certain pariah who is in range of a swing, and we want to take a swing at him. So here comes one your way. Does an 18 hit? This guy had.
Oh, I have to use my reaction before you tell me the roll. But
Oh, okay. Well, you were gonna try and do it,
yeah.
so you can do it.
Okay, I'd like to use my reaction.
Does it just make it miss?
Yeah, it just makes it miss.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So you're like an expert on hunting beasties like this. You see it bring its arm up, and you know what to do. Like you just duck
It
and
has
roll.
it has the triangle icon above it, or the Y icon for parry.
Yeah,
and
you
block.
you parried that shit.
Yeah.
You evade. You like roll through its legs, and it kind of loses track of you for a moment. And
You could have
instead,
used that on the nat 20.
No, I have to use it before the roll.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
honestly, I announce my rolls kind of weirdly. So like, I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna let you announce it.
No, you're
like
yeah.
with a generally more liberally than the rules would otherwise state, because I kind of treat my rules weird. Who else is in melee range? I figure everyone who's a melee fighter, right? So I mean, should I maybe swing at the other brother? You got one coming your way.
You can if you need to, brother.
Here it comes. I'm not your brother. Hey, it's only an 11.
What? Only an 11, which means I have a 16.
Yeah, so you like kind of dazed by completely getting juked by your bro. It just kind of takes a feeble swipe at you, and you're easily able to duck it. So that's its turn, and we go back to the top of the turn order with Cletus.
Yo, Davis, real quick,
Yeah?
I just realized I never had to roll the save when I got hit.
Oh yeah, just roll the concentration con save now.
It's just a con save.
Yes,
Same
DC is 10 or half the damage you took, whichever's higher.
14.
Yeah, it should definitely pass. I don't think you took
Caps,
like
what are
20
your
or
what's your
something.
max?
I took 10.
Yeah, so
my
you're
max HP is 28.
28.
Though
Cool.
I do have something to do on my turn that will also heal me. Though it's only 1d6 plus 2.
It's all good. I'm a cleric. This is what I do.
I'm like,
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Chaps, or on
Big cure guy.
Lucerian. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 3, which is a total of 14 plus 3 is 17.
It's a good heal.
Oh, wait, never mind. No, 14. It already adds the modifier for you.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Good thing you cast it on Lucerian and not Chaps, because I think all of his wounds are psychological.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my War Priest to
getting
bonus
beat?
attack with a mace on the troll.
All right,
Nice.
take a swipe.
22 to hit.
That's gonna hit. You send that
Awesome.
shit home.
Max damage. It's gonna be 8 damage.
Good work. Okay, yeah. The thing is, it is bloodied,
Awesome.
and it's a solid turn. Healed, smacked. Next up, Pariah. You've just juked. You've kind of rolled between its legs. You're ready to deliver your counterattack. What do you do?
I deliver my counterattack. I kind of again trying to use as much leverage as I can. I put the tip of my polearm in the ground and try to leverage it with my body to get a more powerful upward slash going on them.
Hell yeah.
And that one is a 23 to hit.
That's gonna fucking hit for a shower.
And what is that? A 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Nice. Okay, another solid swipe.
Then the last thing is I want to yell again. Don't forget the fire. And then end my turn.
Because this is an important turn to put the fire on. Because if you you know, you guys are making headway, but if you let it start regenerating, things could get ugly. So that's your move. And Lucerian, what do you do, my once critically wounded friend who's now not quite so critically wounded?
We are going to. How's everyone's health looking?
14 out of 24.
I'm at about
14 out of
half health.
24. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have to wait for you to take a little bit more damage for this to be worth it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting healing anytime soon.
Yeah, I can. So I can channel divinity to choose like creatures within 30 feet of me to regain 1d6 plus 2, but it only works if it has no more than half its max HP. It's called Turn the Tide.
Turn the tide.
So instead, I'm gonna use. Is that a bonus action or an action? As an action. As an action. Thick. Actions. Bonus action. Yeah, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna harness my divine power to regain my one expended spell slot.
Yeah, you glow with a little radiant energy. Feel the almighty, or maybe something else coursing through you.
Yeah, fuck the almighty, I feel myself.
I'm feeling myself.
I'm feeling myself. Whatever. I do what I want. Okay, I'm gonna stab it with my trident.
It's a good thing to do. Give it a stab.
Oh, that's a 9.
It's a 9 to hit. That misses. You were
Well,
feeling
it's
yourself maybe
okay.
a little too much.
It's okay, because what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna do 2 damage to it at the end of my turn.
Your aura, your green
Nice.
aura with flies does chip away at it a bit. And then next up is Donald.
All right. While my spell may have missed last time, my hand is still up in the air with lightning crackling from it. And as a bonus action, I automatically do a d12 damage to it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Dude, wizards don't play, man.
Good old witch bolt, baby. Good old witch bolt.
And so that, as a bonus action, does 4 damage.
Do a nice little.
And then with my other hand, I'll cast Spark.
Just. All right.
And that is an attack spell. So that's rolling with advantage.
Yeah, no, you no longer have Lucerian up on the BC's back, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to roll it flat.
16 to hit
That will hit.
for 7 damage.
Is that lightning damage or fire damage?
That's
Or?
all lightning.
Okay, all lightning. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's getting real wounded. But still kicking as trolls do. Which means if that's your turn, next up is Adrian.
Alrighty. Has anyone done fire damage recently?
No.
Not this round.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and tentacle.
You did fire
And-
damage with Hellish Rebuke.
That was
last
round.
turn. Last
Oh,
round.
never mind.
So Tentacle of the Deep, gonna summon, slap him. That's a 19 to hit. Do I also have advantage? I can roll crit.
No, the advantage turned off
Cool.
once Lucerian got off his back.
And that's 1d8 plus 4, so 7 cold damage plus the 6 from Hex.
Beautiful.
So that was plus 5. What was the first
Nice.
roll? Did I say?
So it was a 7, I believe. So that's
7 plus 5.
12
Yeah.
cold damage. It is on the cusp
then-
of death.
I will go ahead and cast Hellfire, which does Charisma 15 save. It does 1d4 necrotic and 1d4 fire.
Hellfire!
Dark
fire.
Wait, is this an attack roll or a saving throw or what?
It's just saving throw cantrip.
Okay. What is the like stat it's hitting and DC?
15 charisma.
15 charisma. This big ugly thing is not very charismatic. So he will fail.
Hey,
So
speak
that's
for yourself.
But yeah, 2d4.
Riz.
One of them's. I'm just gonna roll 2d4 straight up. One of them's fire, one's necrotic.
okay.
So it looks like that was. Wait, it looks like I rolled a 3 and a 4, but it only says 4 on the roll. What? Oh no, that's a 1 and a 3. Not my bad.
Okay.
Those
4,
d4s are hard to read sometimes, man.
They really can be with like the way the side that's up. So yeah, you deal a little bit of fire damage, which is just enough to turn off the regeneration. So this thing is crippled, super duper wounded.
Oh wait,
but it gets.
Does that also not activate Hex, or is that just on attack rolls?
Read the spell text. I think it's supposed to only activate on attack rolls, but I'm gonna be honest.
you
I'm
don't
probably
activate
gonna
on
let it activate here.
No, it's with an attack roll.
I don't know if I like that. I feel like it's not overpowered at all to let it activate on this, so I'm gonna choose to let it activate on any single target offensive spell.
Alrighty. 3 extra damage.
Oh my god. It is on 1 fucking HP.
That do be how it is.
That do be how it is, man. So it starts its turn. And it's gonna attack the dude who just did fire damage to it, because it's really worried about taking more fire damage. So it's gonna try and attack Adrian. It fears the fire, but not a great roll, but its modifier is pretty good. Does a 13 hit you?
No, sir, it does not. I got
Shout
that
out mage armor. Shout out mage armor.
I got a 12
All right.
plus.
It's gonna try one more time on you and see if it can score one. That time is a 16.
Hits by 1.
Some bullshit. Okay. That's 14 damage, man.
Dude, oh my gosh, I'm down.
In
Interception.
I'm gonna throw my shield and reduce it by 1d10 plus 2.
Thank God. How much do you need it to be reduced by to not go down, Adrian?
I have 14 HP, so.
Okay, any amount of reductions keeps him on his feet.
3.
Good work.
Or no, 5. Sorry, 5.
5. Okay, so you only take 9 damage.
Heck yeah. Oh! If anybody can help me, that'd be appreciated.
Like slashes right across your shoulder. And seeing that you're critically wounded, I don't like downing players that much. I'm gonna have a turn on somebody else. I'm gonna have it.
No, down me. Do it.
Hey, you volunteered. He attacks Lucerian. And this time, that's only a 12 to hit. You're all right. So kind of trying to turn and swipe it. It misses. We're back to the top of the turn order with Cletus.
Alrighty, Cletus. I guess kind of again. I'm gonna hit him with the mace again. It's a 23.
Okay,
And he'll take 7 damage.
That is enough to drop it to 0 hit points. Does anyone want to do fire damage to the troll before the start of its turn? Like you can just okay.
Yeah,
so here's how a troll
The
works.
troll that's on the ground. Oh yeah, can I do?
It's like down, but you can tell its body is actively healing the wounds.
I'll just do
Donald
hellfire
walks
again.
up with the crackling lightning still lit and pulls a flask of oil out of his backpack and just pours it on him while the lightning is.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I do, Ian. I did miss your fucking turn, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I was supposed to have a turn by now, but
Yeah, yours was right before Adrian's, and I accidentally skipped it because I forgot. We'll say you killed it. You walked up to it and you like spat on it and it died.
No.
Now I forgot how long D&D combat takes. The encounter isn't fucking over, but it would take too long to finish tonight. So any chance I could get you two for another night? If not, your characters can kind of I can resolve it somehow.
I can probably make another one, yeah.
if I could show up late, because I'm
You're
going to be
plenty
getting
welcome
off at
to show up late.
7. Gotcha. Okay.
And you said this guy
Then
is a monstrosity, or what is he?
Yes, see, in my book, he's a monstrosity. They're trying to act like he's a giant. Last edition, he was a monstrosity. It makes more sense to me.
Okay. Can I turn him into a potion as well?
Yes, you can scoop up his goop. Though I would be cautious. You might not want them. This isn't going to actually affect you, but them troll guts might start regenerating inside your stomach, which is what happened to this one goblin in Warhammer lore, and he became the fattest goblin ever.
Crazy.
If Davis, if possible, I'm gonna try and use my ritual to consume the soul of the troll.
Sure. If you do like the quick version, you can do it in like a minute, which I think you're gonna have, because the War Master's about to deliver his final speech and then try and murder you guys next session.
So out of a simple puddle in the ground, you just see a fog come up and suck like a blue light out of the troll.
Suck him dry. Good shit,
Disappears
man.
back in the water.
It's one tasty soul right there. But yeah, we will have to resolve this encounter next time. Outros, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry guys, I forget how long D&D combat takes. This
No,
shit
you're
takes
good, man.
forever.
This was fun. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Hi guys, I play Lucerian. I got Taco Bell for dinner, so I'm
How'd
eating
you sit
that.
here the whole time? Oh,
No, got it. I actually looped the camera feed, so
oh, I see.
yeah,
What the
it was
heck?
like a Mission Impossible movie. But yeah, Lucerian, the aura farming paladin Asimar, who has saved not one, not two, but all three of his spell slots to use on Spite. Spite and Smite.
Spiteful smite.
Bite smite.
Against the War Master. Speaking of soft on the inside, Anshin.
It's me. I'm Cletus McWallace, the cleric who's doing clericy things.
He's soft on the inside.
Right? And I am
He is soft on the inside.
Kinder playing Donald Dappledan, who's been for the first time actually launching some damage spells.
Yeah, doing so in like a nice tricksome way though. He's keeping that classic Donald flair on it.
Yep,
Heck
and
yeah.
I'm going to pass it over to Pariah.
All right, what's up, everybody? I am Mazdu. I am playing Pariah, and hopefully, some of the stuff that you've seen him doing after killing enemies is going to make an appearance next session, and we'll get to see if it's actually worth anything. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna pass it to Pariah's brother Vizorak.
I'm like a busk. Been playing Vizorak, who did not get a turn skip. Don't worry, he's just going to do 2 turns back to back in the next combat session.
You know what? If you remind me, I will give you a double turn against the War Master for your first turn.
Let's do that.
You have to remember.
Yes, but yes, finally getting some damage on a Goblin Lieutenant. His proud moment in life after everything else has gone on. And you know what? Speaking of hard on the inside, Donnell, his turn.
He already did his outro.
He gets to do it again.
All right, Donald, again.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I cast an illusionary wolf head and make a Vizorak howl like a raving dire wolf.
He can turn people into furries.
And I pass it to Retro.
Retro, I played Adrian Avaloran, the swampy warlock. Does that mean he has swamp ass? Probably. I don't know.
A little bit.
I'm gonna pass it.
Might have swamp ass.
I'm gonna pass it to Chaps.
I already did mine. I was speaking of soft on the inside
aware.
again. I'm gonna pass it up to our DM. And
I'm so honored to be soft on the inside today. I'm your DM. I was the teeming cloud of goblins. I had to restrain myself to not do lots of random goblin voices during this because this already was a long session full of combat that I needed to try and get through at a moderate pace. So tune in next time as the party takes on the War Master himself, because he has found your conquests impressive, and he wishes to honor you all by letting you become gore on his Warhammer.
Just wait.
And you'll have to witness that. Same dice time. Same dice.
Same dice room.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.